Hi Foxes, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me again and happy Halloween! So if you don't see my pinafore here, I'm just like a fox and got my little son in his fox sweater and we're looking like foxes today. So it is Thursday though, and that is my usual filming day, so here I am. And today's video is going to be the last breakout session that I went to at Poshfest in Phoenix, Arizona for 2019. And that was one that I was really looking forward to, which was Instagramming for your business. So I learned a lot of really valuable stuff there. I will start out with a disclaimer saying that I went to this because I am not an amazing Instagrammer. So I'm not saying that I embody all of these things, but this is what I learned at, Poshfest from Instagrammers who are successful, and I've been slowly trying to implement some of it, and I am seeing good results. So hopefully some of this information helps you grow your Instagram business, and let's dive right in. Okay, so you're gonna have to forgive me. Got my little notes here, don't want to ramble too much, so let's dive right in. So this is going to be broken down into two parts, but one of those parts has two pieces. The first part is going to be growing your audience, how to do it, and providing value through content. So giving people something to look forward to from you, from your posts. And then the last part is going to be turning your following into sales. This session was from two different Instagrammers, a British Posher and Heidi's Noble Hanger. I didn't know either of them before I attended this session, but they had a lot of really valuable advice. So we're going to go through that. So to start with, you've got growing your audience. Your most important thing on your Instagram profile is your biography. And usually it's really short and it's supposed to sort of talk about you a little bit and let people know when they follow you what they can expect. So if you are a teaching posher, like you like to give tips, or if you are, a men's posher, like let them know what they can expect when they follow your account. If you're a mom posher, that's another really great one to put in there because a lot of people specifically look for tips from other moms about how to make posh work in between all of the craziness that is children. Next up, you want to research your niche. So what's working for other poshers? Go to a really popular poshers page and sort of look at what hashtags are they using, what kind of content are they posting, what content gets the most engagement versus, not as much, and just sort of see what you can take away from that and what you can make work for your account. Another thing you can do on those big poshers accounts is to look at the comments and see what other kind of questions people are asking, what their comments are, and sort of see if there's something that you can fill or you can answer in what other people are posting on their page. I'm not saying answer it on their page. I'm saying that if someone's asking like what kind of lights do you use, maybe you can answer that on your Instagram page. Maybe you can provide some kind of content about lighting on your page. That's just an example. So use the comments to inspire you, because those are poshers who are, asking questions, and what can you do to fill in, your value to the community. So next up, you can repost to support your community. So say you're following a bunch of people and somebody's having a sale, and you can repost that to support your community, and believe me, they're going to appreciate it and they're going to remember it when you're having a sale. So if you can just be involved in the community, repost things from the community, it's going to be circular for you. You can set expectations with the series. So this is something that I really loved from, I think a British posher is the one who had this idea. And she did, 10 things I've learned as a part-time posher. Or 10 things I've learned in my first year as a full-time posher. And so she went in, and every day of one day during the week, so let's just say it's Monday, she posted the first thing that she learned, and she had a big Instagram post about it. And by the time that she got to number 10, you know, she had a following for the specific series, and people wanted to see what the last thing was. So people kept coming back and tuning in and engaging with the content. And so if you can create a series, it not only gives you some purpose and a reason to come back and post on a certain day of the week, but it also provides value for your followers. So another thing you can do is Tips Tuesday, if you have any tips for the Poshmark you know, community, or something that you do in your closet, or Sales Strategies Saturday, something like that. I just started Mend It Monday on Instagram TV, and so every Monday I'm going to come in and show you how to do some type of mending, so that some of those pieces that you love can actually be saved and resold. And so far, you know, I've only done one, but it had a really good response, and it provides value to the community because I'm showing you how to fix things. So that's a really great idea from hers that I loved and that I've started. So create a series and stick with it. Don't let it fall off, because if you let it fall off, it kind of shows like a flakiness, and then people don't feel as compelled to follow you. Another thing that I love that I think is really important is to be yourself even when you're not presentable. So it's okay to show up with like a messy bun and in your bins clothes because you're about to go sourcing. It's okay to not look fabulous every time you pop onto Instagram. Just imagine that you're FaceTiming with your friend, and just show up, and people are really going to appreciate that sort of vulnerability. They're going to appreciate the authenticity, and you never know who you might reach or inspire or help by being your authentic self. You know, if you're having a really rough day with your kids, just showing up and posting a picture of, you know, like your kid's meltdown while you're trying to take photographs, and they're like on the floor underneath your dress form, you know, flailing. Like, parents relate, other people relate. It's hard to be a posher. So just pick your thing, show up. You know, your cat's laying on your keyboard. It's real. So showing up and creating relatable content will grow your following organically. To grow your following intentionally, go in, look at those other popular poshers, see what sort of hashtags they are using. Now, hashtags. You don't want to pick the most used hashtag. So let's say that you go in and you post a picture of your outfit of the day and you thrifted everything. You don't want to use the hashtag fashion, because there's so many people out there posting fashion, and a lot of them are more popular than you. No offense, but they have a much bigger following. So you want to pick a smaller hashtag like reseller OOTD, reseller outfit of the day, and you will be trending higher in a smaller hashtag. So once you are within the top 10 of a smaller hashtag that you've been intentionally using multiple times, and you're starting to trend higher in that hashtag after using it, then you want to move to a little bit bigger hashtag, and then a little bit bigger, and then a little bit bigger, because your following is growing and you're going to get more responses and you're going to trend higher. So let's just say I go in and you've posted your Goodwill haul and you use the hashtag Goodwill haul, and I click on the hashtag Goodwill haul. It's going to bring up a page, and those are going to be the most popular or most relevant posts with that hashtag. That's what I'm talking about. You want to see your post high up in that grid of photos. And until you see your post pretty high at the top, stick within that smaller hashtag and then go up to the next one. Let's see. They suggested getting a business account because it gives you more insight into who's visiting your page, what time of day your traffic is coming in, which posts are getting more likes. I haven't done that yet. I probably should, but they said it gives you a lot of really great analytics. They also mentioned that they use the app When to Post. I also haven't downloaded that. It's supposed to be something that sort of tells you the highs and lows of the day, to let you know what time of day is best for posting. I just kind of post whenever I have content. It is what it is. You know, someday when I put my all into Instagram, maybe I'll go back and download that app. They also suggested the Lightroom app. You can get, it comes with presets, but you can also buy presets. And that just gives your main feed more of like a consistent look, which a lot of people just really appreciate. When they go to click on your profile, if it looks more cohesive, then they're more likely to follow you. So that's sort of a little wrap up of how to provide content and how to grow your following. And now we're going to sort of talk about what they do to turn those follows into sales. One of the things that I loved that I think a British posher also mentioned was that she uses polls to create expectations. So let's just say that she goes to a thrift store and she has a great haul. And she posts in her stories a poll: do you want to see a haul of the stuff that I just picked up? She's like, she knows she's gonna do a haul anyway, but almost no one is gonna vote no to a haul. So you put that poll out there and now people are expecting you to do a haul. So a poll can create expectation for future content, which brings people back to your page, your Instagram account. Another thing you can do is to create circular content. So you've got stories on Instagram and you've got your main feed on Instagram, and you can create a post. Like today I did a post of my Halloween outfit, and then I said, check out my stories to see my mini me, which is my son in his little sweater. So you're creating more engagement within your personal profile. So it's, you know, look at my picture on my profile and then go into my stories and see my son's cute little sweater. So you kind of create like cyclical content of people, you know, going between your stories and your Posh feed or your Instagram feed. They also suggested, though I have mixed feelings on this, driving your traffic to one location, like say your Posh Closet or your website, is going to be more powerful than having like a link tree with all of your different options. So if you do have a website and, you know, on that website it has a link to your Posh Closet and some, maybe like a blog, and then maybe a link to your Instagram channel or your other outlets, that's going to be more powerful because it drives all the traffic to one location. But they suggested to just drive the traffic straight to your Poshmark closet. So you can choose to do that if you want, but I will stick with the link tree myself for a little while at least. Okay, so sales, how to convert those followers into sales. You want to do what's called indirect selling. So you're selling to them, but you don't want them to feel like you're selling to them. So, you know, posting your new arrivals that you found, or posting a picture of your overall haul and then someone sees a shoe peeping out that they like and they ask you about. That's going to be the sort of selling that you're going to want to do. You're not going to want to say, go to my Poshmark closet and buy this stuff, or go to my Poshmark closet and make me an offer, unless you're running a sale. In general, you want your content to be more indirect. So what they suggested was like taking your follower along for the ride. So today I'm sourcing. Here I am sourcing. Oh, look what I found. Here's a haul video. Here it's all posted on my Poshmark account. And, you know, I've bought tons of stuff from haul videos before. It doesn't feel like anyone is trying to get you to buy anything. And honestly, it feels like you're getting first dibs because you're seeing this stuff right after they found it. And you, because you follow, get the first opportunity to purchase it. So you can ask for, you know, tags when they list it, or if they want to sell it through Instagram or whatever. works for them and works for you. So it doesn't feel like selling, and that's the sort of selling that you're going to want to do. And lastly, my tip, or something that I scribbled down when I was taking notes, is to create your own hashtag for your brand when you get big enough, and to always repost the content from that hashtag. So if I do hashtag SHOPFOXBURROW style and somebody wears an outfit with something that I sent them and they have that hashtag, I'm always going to repost whatever comes up with that hashtag. And that kind of creates excitement around your brand, because people are always excited to get a repost. And yeah. So I hope that was helpful for you. I know it was kind of long and a lot of information. I'll put some notes down below. You can download them and print them out. And that is going to be the wrap up for my Poshfest content. And from here on out, it's going to be original content that I have created. And I'm excited to see what I can share with you guys. If you have any suggestions for videos, leave me a link down below. I do have some ideas, but I would love to hear what you would like to see. What will be helpful for you? What are you looking to learn? And I will see you next week. Bye!